Hey everyone, it's Deacon082 and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We are outside of the Great Door in Bowser's Castle. And be warned, there is a battle inside that is unlike anything we've seen so far to this point. So, we'll definitely want to prepare for this. First things first, you should be around level 40 or so by this point. If you're not, you might have some trouble. You want to make sure your health and bros points are refilled. I don't see why they wouldn't be, but you want to make sure. Nothing to say in terms of items. In terms of equipment, let me just say the Greed Wallet, Bonus Ring, yeah, you can do much better. Game Boy Horror SP, also worthless. Cobalt Necktie, worthless. The Great Force is a good item to equip here. I'll give it to Mario. It doubles the damage we'll be doing with attacks, but it also makes us take twice as much damage. So, you want to be really good with dodging if you put this to use. And for Luigi, we'll go for the Power Grip, so he doesn't lose his hammer head on defense. It was either that or the Excite Spring, and I think it's more important not to drop the hammer. So, we're ready to enter the Great Door. And there is no sound. No sound makes it quite eerie. Jump up here. You've done well to make it here. I should have expected as much from the superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately for you, those who desire to disrupt my plans have very short futures. After conquering the Beanbean Kingdom, I intend to make the Mushroom Kingdom mine as well. My new country has no need for old superstars. It will do just fine with only one, the Great Bowletta. And see how much the music has sped up. The suspense. The thrilling battle upcoming. This is Bowletta. I guess it's as close as you can come to fighting Bowser. It's Cackletta in Bowser's body. She'll often begin the battle by sending out these flarets. The flarets you cannot jump on. I don't know why I did that. They can be hammered away quite easily. She has this charging of a big fire attack, and it is quite difficult to dodge. And it will do a lot of damage to you. You'll want to start the battle out by using Swing Bros. And trust me on this. You will get a Matt's Nut from this. And you'll see why this is important later on. But you'll really want to have one Matt's Nut, and if you don't have any, you'll get one from using Swing Bros on her. She'll continue with the flarets, and these will go away when she summons her Rain of Fire that I dodged earlier. If the flarets are still on the field at the end of the turn, she will use them to heal herself. So I think it's more efficient to just go out attacking her. Chopper Bros, a lot of damage, and she goes down. Ah, no! Cursed Mario Bros! Not again! But wait. There was a time bomb the entire time. Yeah! Fools! You let your guards down! Even with all your fancy attacks, you can't beat me! Farewell, you two losers. It's time you took a nice relaxing break. In my belly. And in a shocking turn of events, this battle seems far from over. And we awaken. Who knows when? Are you still conscious? Ugh, you're a persistent pair. I shall dispose of you quickly, and then eat you for lunch. This is Cackletta's soul, the ultimate final boss of the game. And if you look at our health, we have awoken from death itself, with 1 HP each. This is where your Matt's Nut comes in handy. We actually have 2 of them. It recovers all HP for each brother. And you get a free one from Bowletta, you'll definitely want to use this to get back in the battle. Now, as far as how this battle works, each of her three body parts, her two hands and her head, have different attacks they like to use. Her right hand, which is the one closest to us, summons a little energy ball of electricity. The left hand, farthest away from us, summons fireballs that are harder to dodge, and the head can do a variety of things. I generally like to take out the left hand first. The left hand is weak to thunder, but it will go down easy with any Bros attack, especially that we have the Great Force on Mario, doubling damage. I believe the hands only have 100 HP each. Here's the energy ball I talked about. And the head can do various things, like boost attack power. If you see attack power get boosted, you want to take out that body part. Because if you fail to dodge something, you can be in serious trouble. And now with only one hand left, this one is actually, it absorbs thunder attacks, so we'll just take it out slowly. And I'm doing a lot more damage than I was in my other file. So, boosted attack power of the right hand. Here come the fireballs. And these aren't so bad to dodge, but I don't know, it just takes a lot of time. She can also send out her hands at you. Another interesting attack. She will loop her hands around and you have to jump to avoid them. You must look at her eyes on this to see whether you'll need to jump or not. Now the way to actually damage Cackletta in this battle is to attack the heart. So we'll be doing that. And because we have the Great Force, this battle will go by actually really quickly. And the heart, every turn, will basically fully heal all of the other body parts, canceling out anything you've done in the battle. So you'll want to, like, keep pummeling the heart, even if the other body parts pose a threat to you. Let's see. The head can also heal. It's also not a bad idea to take out the hand with the boosted power. It will be fully regenerated on the next turn, but it makes sure you don't have to take a risk of getting hit. And quite a lot of damage. Seriously. The heart will go away after 2 turns, so you'll have to do everything all over again. But her attacks will become much more powerful when she's taken damage and the heart goes away. She also picks up 2 new attacks. This one, I guess the Ghost of Fawful, or the Spirit of Fawful, will come back to attack. It's really easy to dodge. Yeah. So we go back to pummeling the hands. We'll take out the head here. And the Great Force is really contributing to most of this. I probably shouldn't have put it on just to make the battle more of a challenge, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So once again, we get down to only the heart. The heart's going to regenerate the other body parts. And now we can go in for the kill if we can dodge this. This is actually quite a challenge to dodge when it's moving well. And it will last for quite a while. But you gotta look at her eyes to see what she's doing. This fireball attack is also a killer when she gets low on health, because it will go by for seemingly forever. And if you keep getting hit, you can just rack up serious damage. She has one more attack which I haven't seen yet, and I kind of want to hold off to show, so we'll take out her hands for the heck of it. A lucky hit on the hand. Her hands are going to regenerate. Come on, do your other attack. She really doesn't want to do her other attack. But as you can see, the energy ball lasts longer as well. There it is. The laser beam eyes that you must jump to dodge. You must watch her eyes to know whether to jump or not. And it's not too bad. And I'm hoping this final Chopper Bros will finish her off. I missed the action command. The Great Force is really a godsend in this battle if you're good at dodging, as it makes it so much easier. And after all of that, Cackleta's soul is defeated. Gah! What? Hey! What's happening to me? And we get spit out of her body. And Bowletta collapses as well. Yarg! It can't be! Impossible! No! How could I? And to this filthy little pair, how could I lose? The music slows down as Bowletta gets transformed back into Bowser, with Cackleta's soul nowhere to be seen. And a path opens up in the top right. We proceed back as Prince Beasley. Cheers to the Superstar siblings! I've just finished rigging this castle with an explosive device. We must escape before it blows up and falls from the sky. But Cackleta's already been defeated. I think we are safe. Make haste! I will meet you at the castle entrance. Now the only way to get out in time, you have 3 minutes before the castle self-destructs. So you've beat the final boss, but the game's not over yet. So you're gonna want to proceed here, and you'll climb down until you find this barrel. Then you're going to take the barrel up these stairs, and you're going to be keeping your eye out for a switch. There's one in the bottom right corner of the screen. You can just drop down, then get on top of the barrel, hammer the switch, opening the door. They give you 3 minutes for this part, but it really doesn't take long at all. You can get done in less than 1 if you know the way. And we're back at the entrance room already. Benetton says, "Hurry! We've got to get out of this place, now!" And for good reason, this castle's about to self-destruct. Back in Bowletta's room. Whoa! Where am I? What have I been doing? What have I been doing for these last 52 episodes? His castle's self-destructing on himself. And falling into the sea. In defying logic and physics, Bowser comes up and, I guess, flies into the screen. Now back to the Beanbean Airport. Take care, everyone. Please come visit us in the Mushroom Kingdom someday. Princess Peach, you have a fine group of friends. I am quite envious. And huge. Toadsworth, Lady Lima. I just screwed up the voices on those two, but I don't even care. Princess Peach, Mario Bros. I must thank you all. Accept this gift from me to mark our parting. Whoa, that is a pretty large gift. So we're all chilling on the plane, telling stories, and this large gift. It's opening itself, and it's Bowser, who's apparently caught a cold either from the ocean or the high altitude. And after all of that, we have the credits scene, and I just love the music on this. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that so we can actually hear the music. So I guess I can tell my thoughts on this game and this series. Overall, this is probably, well, it's easily one of my favorite games of all time. It's my favorite game of all time for the Game Boy Advance. There are a lot of other games that come close that have came out recently, like the Super Mario Galaxy games I really enjoy. Paper Mario plays out like this, it's really good. I've actually not played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time or Bowser's Inside Story, but they're on my want list. I really want to play them if I get a chance. This game's over 9 years old. I remember getting it. I went to the store one day with my mom, and I was promised I could buy a game, and I had this one game in mind that I really wanted. And to this day, I can't remember which game it was, because I got there and they didn't have the game in stock. So I was kind of heartbroken, but she said I could get a game, so I looked through to find other options, and I saw this game. I had no prior knowledge of the game, but I'll just say it was a fantastic choice purchasing this game. It was like $15 at the time. It was like used. It was like even 2 years old maybe. Fabulous game. It feels like a really complete story. Yeah, it could be improved in a few places, but first of all, it's absolutely hilarious. Second of all, controls almost perfect. I guess they could have improved, but they didn't have enough buttons on the Game Boy Advance to do this. If this was on the GameCube, they could use the X and Y buttons to switch attacks. I had a great time doing this series. I have Pokemon Crystal version planned, and it will begin sometime in July, which is only 2 days away, but we will see what comes up next, as apparently the Yoshis enjoyed this movie. That was Mario and Luigi Adventure or whatever. And the end. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for watching, if there's anybody even watching this. But I had a great time doing this series, and I hope you had a great time watching it. So for Deacon082, this is goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next episode, whatever game it will be. See ya.